Now, these are all the things about trigonometry that we have covered. When you have a right angle triangle, there are three formulas that you will think about. First, you learn in primary school, area is half times base times the perpendicular height. So there will be three heights and three bases. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go and refer to the previous video. The second one will be the Tuakaso. All right, so this is what you learned in the previous chapter. And in Sec 2 is Pythagoras theorem, c squared equals to a squared plus b squared. Now, all these red color things can only be used in a right angled triangle. So for Sec 3, we move away from right angle triangle. If we are given two sides and included angle here, this is called your included sandwich angle. We can use half A, B, sine C. Now it will work for any triangle as long as this angle is included. It will work for right angle as well. If let's say this is 90, this is 10, and this is let's say 5. I can also use half A, B, sine C. All right, the reason is this, half A, B, sine 90, right? Sine 90 is actually 1. If you don't believe me, you can press your calculator. Then can you see that the answer is just half times base times height? All right. The formula is given during the exam. Okay, this is one of the easiest chapter for your N-levels. Okay, if you are able to tell when to use it and how to use it. So the formulas given during the exam will be A over sine A equals to B over sine B. Now, you may write it as sine A over A equals to sine B over B. So the question is, what is A, what is B, right? When it has the small letters, it is the length. When it's the capital letter, it is the angle. Now, sine, cosine, tangent always comes together with an angle. So this one is something you need to know. Tuakaso, right? Always come together with an angle. Capital letter for angle, small letter for length. So when do I use it? This is the most important part of today's lesson. When do I use it? Then later we see how do we use it. When do we use it? When you have this picture here. What do you observe about this picture? Okay, so when to use it? When I have an angle and a length, right? What's the relationship between this angle and length? Something very special. They are what of each other? Okay. So, in case you forget, can you please at least skip through the video and watch certain part of it when it's opposite each other? All right. The angle, the given angle, there's a given angle and a given length. They are opposite each other. It must be given. That means the value must be there. So once I see this, I use sine rule, I get 2 marks. Just use, don't care what you want to find. Don't care what they ask you to find. Just use it, you will get 2 marks. And it's confirmed correct one. All right. Okay. Now let's look at this picture here, this diagram. Can you find a pair of opposite angles and length? Can you find? Like don't have, so how? So what I do is I first find this angle first. Can you find this angle? Yeah. So how do I find it? 180, angle sum of triangle. So this angle here will be 180 minus away 45 minus away 53, and that angle should be, wow, so fast, 82. Now, can you see that's the opposite pair here? One length and one angle. Straight away use the formula. So now is the next part. How do I use the formula? Okay, so very simple. You realize that I'm finding the length, right? Yeah. So put the length on top. Okay, I put the length on top. So what will be at the bottom will be sine the opposite, which is 53. Again, I'm finding this length. I use the opposite angle. Okay, so that's the way you use the sine rule. Next, what do I put on top for the numerator? Guess, which one? Yeah, I only left with this number. So I put the length over the sine angle. Wow, which angle should I use? 82. So I need you to press this now. I'll pause for a while. Can you press and get the answer? So what happened is you press the calculator here. And what do you do with this? You cross multiply. You learn in Tuakaso, right? Press 18 over, follow, sine 82. Okay, All right, now press the right button. Okay, and then press the times. Because this is at the denominator, I cross multiply, just like Tuakaso, I cross multiply, shortcut lah. Sine 53. Okay, do y'all get 14.5? So the answer is just 14.5 units. So now, do y'all see this opposite pair?
Yes.
Straight away use sine rule. Don't care what they ask you to find. Trust me, Oh, you know that this is a trigo topic, ma. I see an opposite pair. Straight away, I use sine rule. Now, you are not finding theta yet. This is one opposite pair, and this is the opposite pair. So what you'll be finding is actually this angle first. I call this angle x. Okay, again, this opposite pair is given, right?
Yes.
I need another opposite pair. What? I will use the red pair. Okay, the question is, hey teacher, why you don't use the blue one down here? Why do you use the blue one? Because there's nothing here and there's nothing here, ma. Then I use for what? Make sense? There's nothing here, right? No number, ma. There's nothing here, what? No number. Then I don't use it, lor. So what you need to do is I need to find this angle first. So sine x first over the opposite length equals to sine what? Tell me the number. Sine 38, very good, over the opposite length. 12. So same thing, press this first. Everyone press together. Sine 38 over 12. Press, Yeah. Okay. One more step. Okay, now, what do I do with the 10? Okay, you cross multiply, so you press sine 38 over 12, then you times 10, right? Your answer is 0.513, right? Okay, now. This is not the answer. This cannot be angle x. What did I forget to do? Okay, if you don't know, I write down for you. What did you forget to do? Inverse the sine. Okay, I write down for you so that you know what's going on. And the angle is 30.86, right? Which is 30.9 lah. 30.86. Okay, now if I know that this angle is 30.9, can I find theta now?
Yes.
How do I find theta?
30.9.
180 minus away 38, take away 30.9, and I will find theta. Okay, and I will have 111.1. You just make sure that you have 3 numbers here. Okay, and the numbers are opposite of each other. These two are opposite each other. These two are opposite each other. Just make sure you got the 2 opposites. 2 pairs of opposites. Then that's it already. This is very important. Very, very important. And this can be up to 3 to 4 marks. About 4 marks. Why? Why so many marks? Looks exactly the same, right? But why 4 marks? This is what's going to happen. I got the opposite pair, right? So this is the length given. So most likely I will use and find this angle here. Okay, pause. You understand?
Yeah.
I got this opposite pair. There's nothing here, There's nothing here. So I'm not going to use it. So I will use this number with this angle. So I will find this angle here. Let's call this angle P. Okay, I'm finding angle, right? What do I write up here? Yeah, since I'm finding angle, I write sine P lah. This is to make my life easier. Then the bottom will be a number. What number? 8. Okay, then I put another sine what? 30 over 6. Okay, press. You can straight away get P. 41.81. So this is 41.81. I have not found this yet, right? That's the question. Then I need this angle first. Okay? So yeah, that's why this question got a lot of marks. So I use 180. And someone please help me. Continue. Continue. 180 minus away 41.81 minus away 30. Answer is 1. Okay. 108.19. Now, last step, what must I do? How to find x?
You do the what we call
Use the
X over
use the sine rule again. So this question is what we use the sine rule twice. We use the sine rule twice. How do I know I need to use the sine rule? That's the question that you all love to ask. Because I got one opposite pair, the blue color one, so I straight away use sine rule. I really heck care what I'm finding one. Slowly I will know what I want to find. Slowly I will know. The first step is to use this. So let's finish up. So what do I put at the numerator?
X.
X over sine 108.19. Okay, one more pair. Please use the one that they are given. 6, 6. Because the blue color one given, I use the blue color one. Over sine 30. All right, without further ado, let's get the answer. Very simple. Just cross multiply one time. You should get 11.4. Okay, yeah, 11.4. All right, can we, Nabiha, help me to off? Okay, I'll give you the worksheet now.